How letting go leads to true freedom, 9 life-changing benefits. In life, we all face moments where we must make difficult decisions about the people and situations that surround us. Sometimes, these decisions require us to let go, to release and free ourselves from things that, while once offering something positive, have now become burdensome. Letting go doesn't mean giving up or abandoning our responsibilities. On the contrary, it's an act of wisdom, recognizing what we can control and what we cannot, and allowing ourselves to be liberated from what no longer serves us. It's an act of bravery, a step toward personal freedom and emotional strength. In this video, we're diving deep into the 9 transformative benefits of letting go, through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Letting go frees you from unnecessary suffering. One of the first things you'll notice when you let go of people or situations is the sudden disappearance of a significant amount of suffering that you might not have even realized you were carrying. How often have you found yourself anxious or stressed about things beyond your control? Perhaps it was a toxic relationship that left you feeling insecure, or a job that restricted your growth. The Stoics teach us that much of our suffering arises from clinging to what we cannot change. By releasing these things, you free yourself from constant pain. Epictetus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This powerful quote encapsulates the essence of Stoic thinking. Often, our suffering doesn't stem from the events themselves but from the way we interpret and react to them. When you choose to let go, you stop reacting with pain to things that are simply part of life. Letting go helps you see things with greater clarity. Picture looking at the horizon on a cloudy day. Those clouds blocking the sun are the unnecessary suffering you're carrying. When you release them, the clouds dissipate, and the sun shines again. While it doesn't mean your difficulties will vanish instantly, it does bring a sense of mental peace, and that changes everything. If someone has disappointed you, instead of holding on to resentment or pain, letting go means accepting what happened and releasing the expectations you once had for that person. In doing so, you free yourself from the suffering attached to those expectations, allowing yourself to heal and move forward without dragging the weight of disappointment. This release not only impacts your mental health but also has profound effects on your physical well-being. Chronic stress and suffering take a toll on the body, but when you choose to let go, it's like unloading a heavy burden off your shoulders. Your mind and body begin to relax, and you feel lighter, more free. Letting go is, in essence, a gift you give to yourself. Letting go helps you focus on what truly matters. When you decide to release people or situations that no longer serve you, you're suddenly gifted with something precious, time and energy to focus on what really matters. It's amazing how much mental and emotional energy we pour into things we can't change, into people who don't value us, or into situations that are simply beyond our control. Marcus Aurelius, another leading figure in Stoicism, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." And that's exactly it. When you hold on to situations or relationships that no longer belong in your life, your mind gets cluttered with noise. Those thoughts take up space that could be better spent on your true goals, your dreams, or your inner peace. When you choose to let go, it's like clearing out the mental and emotional clutter. You start to realize that you have more time for the things that really matter to you, your well-being, your authentic relationships, your personal growth. Everything else, worries, anxieties, and disappointments, simply fades away because you no longer give them power over you. Imagine your life as a garden, where you've spent too much time watering plants that are already dead. By stopping your focus on those plants, you can now redirect your energy to the ones that are still growing, those that can blossom and bear fruit. That's what letting go does. It redirects your attention to what can thrive, to what truly adds value to your life. Letting go also helps you prioritize better. Sometimes we get lost in the tangle of responsibilities and relationships that don't contribute to our growth, but when you release what no longer serves you, you become more aware of what truly matters. It's like everything in your life suddenly aligns better. What once felt chaotic now has a clear and purposeful direction. 3. Letting go cultivates emotional resilience. As you continue to release negative people and unhelpful situations from your life, you also build emotional resilience. Every time you let go of something that drains you, you're strengthening your ability to cope with future challenges. It's like exercising a muscle. You become more capable of handling stress and adversity. By removing toxic influences and freeing yourself from the mental weight of worry, you begin to develop a stronger sense of self. You'll start to notice that things that used to throw you off balance no longer have the same impact. This newfound emotional strength allows you to face life's ups and downs with greater equanimity, knowing you have the tools and mindset to adapt, move forward, and grow from every experience. Letting go promotes personal growth. Every time you let go, you make room for something better. It's an opportunity for personal growth, to evolve into a more resilient, wise, and peaceful version of yourself. You no longer carry the emotional baggage of the past, allowing yourself to fully embrace the present and look forward to the future with a clearer vision. Letting go restores inner peace. Ultimately, letting go is an act of self-love. It's about reclaiming your inner peace and choosing to live life on your own terms. When you release what no longer serves you, you restore harmony within yourself, allowing you to move forward in life with a greater sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment. It helps you build resilience. Letting go not only frees you but also strengthens your ability to be resilient. When we learn to release what holds us back, we realize that we can face life's challenges with more peace and strength. It's like developing a mental muscle. Each time you let go of something that weighs you down, you build your resilience. This ability is vital in Stoic philosophy because it enables us to adapt to circumstances with calmness and acceptance. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "True happiness is enjoying the present without anxiously depending on the future." This quote reminds us that resilience isn't just about enduring hardships but about accepting what's beyond our control and moving forward with determination. When we let go of people or situations that hinder us, we develop the ability to live in the present moment fully, without clinging to what has already passed or what might have been. At its core, resilience is the ability to recover after facing adversity. When you choose to let go, whether it's a relationship that no longer serves you or a situation that causes you distress, you realize that you can go through these experiences and come out stronger, rather than being stuck in pain or suffering. Letting go allows you to move forward with a learning mindset. You become someone who is stronger, wiser, and better equipped to handle whatever comes next. It's important to understand that resilience doesn't mean not feeling pain or avoiding difficulties. Everyone faces tough times. What makes the difference is how we respond to them. By letting go, you choose not to let those moments define you or drag you down. You accept that life has ups and downs, but you also realize that you can overcome anything if you have the inner strength to keep going. Another fascinating aspect of letting go and cultivating resilience is that it makes you more flexible. Rigidity, both mental and emotional, is what breaks us when we face challenges. Resilience, on the other hand, is like bamboo, flexible and adaptable, able to bend without breaking. That's what you become when you learn to let go. You no longer cling rigidly to what doesn't work. Instead, you adapt and stay grounded in your ability to move forward. In summary, by letting go, you not only free yourself from what weighs you down but also develop an inner strength that allows you to face life's challenges with greater serenity and resilience. It opens you up to new opportunities. When you decide to let go of people or situations that no longer serve you, it's like opening a door that was once closed. Suddenly, you begin to notice opportunities that you couldn't see before because you were too busy holding onto something that limited you. It's as if, by releasing what no longer serves you, you create space for the new to enter your life. And it's not just about external opportunities, it's also about internal ones. New ideas, fresh dreams, and new ways of thinking that were once blocked start to emerge. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "There is only one way to be happy, and that is to stop worrying about things that are beyond our will." This statement reminds us that when we cling to what we can't change, we block our own growth. But by letting go, we allow ourselves to explore paths we hadn't considered before, because we are no longer burdened by the emotional and mental weight that once kept us tethered. It's as if, by letting go, you're telling the universe, "I'm ready for what comes next." And the universe, in turn, begins to present you with new opportunities, connections, and projects. Often, those opportunities were already there, but you couldn't see them because you were trapped in what wasn't working. By freeing up mental and emotional space, you become more receptive to what life has to offer. Imagine your life is like a room full of old, unused items that take up space. When you decide to clean up and get rid of what no longer serves you, you suddenly have room for new things, and the space feels bigger and lighter. That's how your life functions when you choose to let go. You create room for new opportunities, ones that can truly help you grow and move forward. Moreover, by letting go, you also shift your perspective. You become more optimistic, more open to the unexpected. You no longer feel tethered to what should have been or to what once mattered to you. Instead, you start to see each day as an opportunity for something new and exciting. It's a refreshing feeling, full of renewal, that fills you with energy and enthusiasm. In summary, letting go opens the door to new opportunities. It frees you from the weight that kept you stuck, giving you the freedom to explore new paths, new relationships, and new projects. When you allow yourself to let go, you discover that the world is filled with possibilities, waiting to be embraced. The fifth benefit enhances your emotional well-being. By letting go, not only do you lighten your emotional load, but you also enhance your emotional well-being. It's through releasing the past and letting go of what doesn't serve you that you free yourself to experience greater joy and peace. This process of emotional liberation helps you connect with yourself and others in a more authentic way, allowing for deeper connections and a more fulfilling life. Improve your emotional well-being by letting go. Letting go of people and situations that no longer serve you can have a profound impact on your emotional well-being. When you release attachments to things that cause distress, you create space for relief and clarity. It's as if you were removing a blindfold, suddenly able to see the world from a more serene and balanced perspective. You begin to experience an emotional lightness that allows you to live with greater calm and clarity. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, once said, "If you live in harmony with nature, you will never be poor. If you live in harmony with the opinions of others, you will never be rich." This quote reminds us that our inner peace should not depend on external circumstances or the opinions of others. When you let go, you shift from relying on external factors, which often add stress and anxiety, to depending on your own inner strength. Imagine constantly worrying about a toxic relationship or a work situation that keeps you on edge. The discomfort seeps into every area of your life, making you irritable, anxious, or even unmotivated. But when you choose to let go, it's like you eliminate that constant background noise. Your mind quiets, your anxiety diminishes, and you start to experience emotional peace that you may not have felt in a long time. It's important to understand that letting go doesn't mean you don't care, it means you care enough to prioritize your well-being. We often hold on to things because we think it's the right thing to do or because we fear the unknown. But Stoicism teaches us that we must prioritize our inner tranquility above all else. When you choose to let go, you take control of your own emotional health. Another significant benefit of improving your emotional well-being is that it positively impacts your relationships and your ability to enjoy life. When you're no longer emotionally drained, you're able to connect more deeply with the people who truly matter, and you begin to appreciate the small moments that once passed you by because you were too caught up in stress. Instead of living in constant tension, you start to live in peace. In summary, letting go doesn't just liberate you from emotional burdens, it opens the door to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Allowing yourself to live in harmony with who you are, without depending on external circumstances that bring you anxiety, is a gift to yourself, a gift of peace. Underscore 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 underscore. Cultivate inner self-discipline. Letting go, though seemingly paradoxical, is a powerful act of self-discipline. Often, clinging to people or situations becomes an automatic response, a pattern we follow because it's what we know or because we fear what could happen if we let go. However, the act of releasing requires a conscious decision, a deliberate choice to prioritize your mental peace over attachment. That, in its essence, is self-discipline at its highest form. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, reminds us, "No one is free who is not master of themselves." This quote underscores that true freedom lies not in controlling external circumstances but in mastering our own mind and emotions. By practicing the art of letting go, we are exercising this very control. We become the masters of ourselves, able to decide where to invest our energy and, importantly, what to release. Self-discipline comes into play when, despite the difficulty, you choose to let go of what doesn't serve you. It's easy to fall into the pattern of holding on to what's familiar, even when it's harmful, but Stoicism encourages us to be disciplined in our thoughts and actions. It teaches us to observe without judgment and to act with reason. Letting go requires you to remain firm in your principles and values, even when giving into emotional attachment seems easier. When you practice the discipline of letting go, you become stronger in other areas of your life. It's like training your mind to approach challenges with a fresh perspective. You no longer react impulsively or let the fear of change control you. Instead, you adopt a calm, thoughtful stance. This self-discipline translates to every aspect of your life, whether in work, relationships, or personal growth. Letting go also demands the discipline of accepting what is beyond your control, a core tenet of Stoic philosophy. When you stop trying to control every outcome or the behavior of others, you cultivate greater inner peace. You accept that the only thing you can truly control is your own response. This understanding builds emotional resilience, providing you with invaluable strength. Finally, the self-discipline gained from letting go prepares you to be more proactive rather than reactive. Instead of clinging to what you can't change, you start focusing on what you can influence: your thoughts, emotions, decisions. This shift gives you a sense of personal power that propels you forward, free from unnecessary burdens. In conclusion, letting go is not only an emotional release, it's an exercise in self-discipline. It allows you to master yourself, make conscious choices, and focus on what you can control. By doing so, you strengthen your capacity to live a life that is freer, fuller, and more aligned with your core values. Summary: the power of letting go. Letting go of attachments, whether to people, situations, or emotions, is a powerful tool for enhancing your emotional well-being. It brings peace, clarity, and a deeper connection to your inner strength. By releasing what no longer serves you, you create the mental space to live a more fulfilling and tranquil life. Moreover, letting go requires the cultivation of self-discipline. It's a conscious decision to prioritize your peace over attachment, and it allows you to focus on what you can control: your actions, your mindset, and your emotional responses. This discipline not only empowers you in your emotional life but also strengthens your ability to handle challenges in all areas of life. By practicing the art of letting go, you are taking charge of your own happiness and emotional freedom. It helps you cultivate gratitude. Letting go of people or situations that no longer serve you can be one of the most powerful ways to develop gratitude. When you make the conscious decision to release what no longer fits into your life, something remarkable happens: you start appreciating what you still have. By letting go of the things, places, or people that no longer contribute positively to your life, you begin to see all the good that is already present. Gratitude starts to blossom as you shift your focus from what's missing or what didn't go as expected, and start to notice what's already around you: the people, experiences, and moments that bring you peace and happiness. The philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Do not forget to be grateful for the difficulties you have overcome, those you are overcoming, and those you still will face." This quote captures the essence of Stoic gratitude, recognizing that even in challenging times, there's always something to be grateful for. Letting go of what no longer serves you allows you to find reasons to be thankful: the lessons learned, the opportunities that will come, and the inner strength you've gained from releasing what holds you back. Letting go teaches you to live in the present, to truly appreciate what is, instead of lamenting what could have been. It's easy to overlook the everyday blessings when we're clinging to things that no longer benefit us. But when you choose to release those burdens, you create space to feel gratitude for every little thing: the people who support you, the meaningful opportunities in your life, and the simple moments of joy that often go unnoticed. Imagine carrying a heavy suitcase that you can't put down. You're so focused on the weight you're carrying that you can't appreciate the beautiful landscape around you. But once you finally let go of that burden, it's as though for the first time, you're able to stop, look around, and take in the beauty of the journey. This is what letting go does: it frees you to appreciate the simple, wonderful things that surround you. Another crucial aspect of letting go is that it helps you develop an abundance mindset. When you release things that no longer serve you, you begin to understand that you don't need to cling to them out of fear of losing them. Instead, you trust that life will give you what you need at the right time. This trust, combined with gratitude, transforms your perspective, making you more positive and optimistic about the future. Gratitude isn't only about the big things in life. Often, it's the small gestures, the heartfelt conversations, the unconditional support of a friend, or even the peace of a solitary moment that generate the deepest sense of appreciation. But when you're trapped by what causes you pain or anxiety, it's hard to notice these daily gifts. Letting go opens your eyes to everything you already have, and allows you to fully enjoy it. In summary, letting go doesn't just free you from what weighs you down, it also helps you cultivate gratitude for what you already have. It helps you see the beauty in everyday life and value more deeply the blessings that are present. Letting go is essentially about opening your heart to gratitude and the joy of living in the present. It helps you maintain healthier relationships. Letting go of people who no longer contribute positively to your life is also key to cultivating healthier, more balanced relationships. We sometimes hold on to relationships that no longer serve us out of fear of loneliness or simply out of habit. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us that truly valuable relationships are those built on mutual respect, sincerity, and shared growth. By letting go of people who negatively affect you, you make space for those who genuinely support and help you grow. Epictetus famously said, "Stay away from those who try to belittle your ambitions." Small people always do that, but the really great make you believe that you too can become great. This quote perfectly captures the value of letting go of relationships that prevent your progress. Relationships that stifle your growth or fill you with negativity don't just hurt you emotionally, they also hinder you from reaching your full potential. Letting go of these toxic relationships not only frees you from the emotional weight but also gives you the chance to connect with people who truly value who you are and push you to move forward. When you release unhealthy connections, you begin to understand the true value of genuine relationships. It's not about the quantity of people in your life, but the quality of those connections. You start to realize that it's better to be surrounded by a few who truly care about you, rather than many who drain your emotional energy. It's like tending a garden. By removing the weeds, you allow the healthy flowers to grow stronger. Another important benefit of letting go is that it helps you establish healthier boundaries. When you're stuck in a toxic relationship, you often sacrifice your own limits just to maintain peace or avoid conflict. But by letting go, you start to recognize your own worth and set clear boundaries that protect your emotional well-being. This not only improves the quality of your current relationships but also prepares you for healthier and more balanced connections in the future. Letting go of people who no longer serve you allows you to focus on those who truly do. Sometimes, we get so caught up in trying to hold on to harmful relationships that we neglect the good ones. But when you choose to let go, you can dedicate more time and energy to nurturing connections with people who inspire, support, and motivate you to be the best version of yourself. In summary, letting go of relationships that no longer serve you helps you surround yourself with people who truly value and support you. It enables you to set healthier boundaries and focus on genuine connections that help you grow. By doing so, you not only improve your emotional well-being, but also enhance the quality of the relationships you choose to maintain in your life. Live in the present, embrace the power of letting go. One of the greatest teachings of Stoicism is the importance of living in the present moment and letting go of people and situations that no longer have a place in your life. This practice is essential for achieving peace and fulfillment. When you hold on to the past or obsess over what could have been, you deprive yourself of the opportunity to truly enjoy the now. Letting go is, in many ways, a form of liberation from the past, enabling you to live fully in the present. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Life is just an instant. Learn to live in that instant." This quote serves as a powerful reminder that life doesn't happen in the past or in the future, it happens right here, right now. However, when we get caught up in situations that no longer serve us, it's easy to remain stuck, constantly replaying what has already occurred or worrying about what lies ahead. By letting go, you regain the ability to be present. You start to experience life as it is, free from the burdens of past regrets or the anxieties of future uncertainties. Living in the present gives you the freedom to appreciate the small, everyday moments that often go unnoticed when we are overwhelmed with thoughts about what's already gone or what might be. It's like removing a foggy layer from your eyes and suddenly seeing everything around you with clarity. When you live in the present, your life feels lighter. You no longer carry the weight of what-ifs or should-haves. Instead, you give yourself permission to enjoy the moment just as it is. This doesn't mean ignoring the past or neglecting to plan for the future. It simply means recognizing that the only moment you truly have control over is the present one. Letting go gives you the freedom to approach each day with a sense of freshness and openness, without being chained to what no longer matters. Another fascinating aspect of living in the present is that it makes you more aware of who you are. By releasing expectations and memories that no longer serve you, you can better connect with the person you are right now. Life is a constant flow, and you, too, change over time. Accepting that you are not the same person you were a year ago, or even a month ago, is a step towards growth. Letting go allows you to embrace change rather than resist it. In conclusion, letting go frees you to live in the present. It enables you to enjoy life just as it is, without being trapped in what has already passed or what might never come. When you let go, you create space to experience each moment with renewed clarity and appreciation, making your life feel fuller, more meaningful, and truly alive. Are you ready to let go and start living in the present? Embrace the power of now, and take the first step towards a life of freedom, clarity, and fulfillment.